Hello, my name is Alex Ledesma, and I'm going to be talking with you today about my individual SWOT analysis assignment that I completed for Business Strategy 4302. To give you a little bit of background information about myself, I'm currently employed as an office manager for the Pediatric Critical Care Department at Texas Children's Hospital here in the Texas Medical Center. I actually work for Baylor College of Medicine, but my employment location is at Texas Children's Hospital. I'm currently a business management major, human resources management minor at University of Houston downtown, and my expected graduation date is December 2016. Currently enrolled full-time, taking 4 classes, 3 online and 1 hybrid. This is my last semester at UHD. I've had a very good experience there, so I'm definitely looking forward to graduating and to seeing what the next steps are in my life. A little bit of kind of side information. Definitely enjoy gardening in my free time. I love home improvement and I love do-it-yourself projects. So getting things done at home is definitely a passion for me. I have a pet cat who's named Skittles. There's a picture of her there in the upper right-hand corner. And last but not least, I love spending time with family. There's a picture I took there with my niece and nephew at the Houston Zoo. My niece's name is Emma. She's just turned 7. And my nephew's name is Jacob. He's 4 years old. All right, we're getting right into my individual SWOT analysis that I completed on myself. This was actually a pretty good tool for identifying the types of things that I need to focus on and the types of things that I need to work on to better myself, to better my prospects as a potential candidate out in the job market. A couple of strengths that I identified. I already have management experience, so that's definitely something that will work for me. I feel like I have a good personality. I'm a people person. I'm able to get along with almost anybody. And I feel like I have a good leadership skill set. I feel like, I don't want to say that I'm a natural leader, but I definitely feel like it is something that I excel at and that I've been able to do well. A couple of my weaknesses, only now obtaining a bachelor's degree. I'm about to be 32 years old, so I feel like that's definitely worked against me while obtaining management experience. Another weakness is I only have experience in the healthcare industry. Living in Houston, there are other industries that are dominant. Oil and gas definitely is the major one. And I feel like if I had experience in other industries, that would make me a more well-rounded candidate. And last but not least, I feel like one weakness I have, which is something easier to work on, are my public speaking capabilities. It's definitely something that I've struggled with in the past and something that I am continually evolving. Some opportunities that I identified. I have not yet obtained a graduate degree. I know I'm barely finishing my undergraduate degree, but in this day and age, having a graduate degree for upper level management positions is almost a given. So I think that's definitely something that I need to work towards in the future. I don't have much experience with quality management. In some of my management classes, it seems like quality is definitely a big factor when it comes to upper level management. And having that quality experience, I feel, will really help me. So that's another thing I need to work towards. And then no human resources certifications. I feel like human resources is definitely a passion of mine. So I feel like if I want to make myself more marketable, I need to work towards getting those certifications, such as the SHRM certification, in the future, so that I can improve those prospects. And a couple of threats that I identified. I feel like the candidate pool in business professions currently is highly saturated, at least in the Houston market. Management roles, I feel like there's very few for several hundreds of candidates. Another threat, experience levels for upper level management jobs is higher. Yes, I've worked in management, and yes, I have a good current role, but I feel like I don't yet have the 10 years, 15 years, 20 years of experience that is oftentimes required for upper level management roles. And then the last threat that I identified is I feel that the management job market landscape is constantly changing. With technology and with times, I feel like the landscape is going to be a constantly evolving thing. And unless you are able to keep up, unless you're able to keep up with your continuing medical education and continuing to better yourself, then your resume and your qualifications are quickly going to be dated, because companies are definitely looking for candidates that are able to adapt to the changing market. I want to talk about my goals a little bit. So I have some short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. One of my short-term goals is obviously to complete my current course load at U of H downtown and definitely graduate in December 2016. It's just a few short months away, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. A midterm goal, I definitely want to think about applying for and getting accepted to an MBA program in the Houston area, and definitely graduate before I turn 35 if possible. Like I mentioned before, I'm about to turn 32, so I think graduating with an MBA before 35 is a realistic midterm goal. And a long-term goal that I have is that I would, like I mentioned before, I would like to work on certifications and continuing education so that I can obtain positions in upper level management. Like I mentioned, those certifications and the continuing education is what's going to make me a more well-rounded candidate. So I feel like that's very important to encompass in a long-term goal. In conclusion, I feel like I am currently on track to accomplishing several of my goals, both short and long term. Like I mentioned before, my ultimate goal would be to obtain an upper level management position. Right now, I am in a management role, but I feel like I'm kind of the bottom of the totem pole. I would definitely like to work towards obtaining an upper level role, such as a director or an executive. I really see that in my future, hopefully. And if I stay on track like I have been, hopefully I will be able to achieve that. And I feel like this exercise and identifying my SWOT, or my strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, is ultimately going to help me realize my goals and hopefully accomplish them in a more efficient and effective way. So that's it. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.